Well, the wedding is now complete, and right before midnight arrives, let me thank our friends at the Nirvana One Club restaurant that's right below us on the 16th floor, where we sent the bride and groom to join in the party, and we thank them for sharing this wonderful view, because what you're seeing is the crossroads of the world right here. That's what it's called, and it's a great view, and if you can look up here, you'll see me waving my hands like crazy. That's our vantage point, and you see us on camera number 2 at 1540 Broadway. That's right across from the New York Marriott Marquis Hotel. This is the first brand new hotel, the newest luxury convention hotel in New York in 20 years, and they decided to build it right here in the heart of Times Square. This is all part of an extraordinary activity that goes on here every year. We're glad that you decided to join us here on ABC, and let's check out the crowd activity and make sure that we see what's going on down there, because it is indeed an unusual event. What you're seeing is about less than 4 minutes before midnight. The crowds have gathered, not only here, but they are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and downtown. And when they celebrate, we'll celebrate. We'll all be joining together. As you can see, the digital clock there. The ball will drop. Let me tell you a little bit about that ball that you're looking there at Las Vegas at the moment. And they're getting equally excited. They'll have fireworks at midnight. In New Orleans, right after midnight, we'll be cutting there to check out some steamboat activity up and down the Mississippi. That's the home of jazz, red beans, rice beignets, and great restaurants. A couple 100,000 people there in New Orleans tonight at less than 3 minutes before midnight. Now, the ball, when it drops, is 6 feet in diameter, weighs a couple of 100 pounds, has 180 red lights and 28 green lights on it. It hangs from a pole 7 feet up in the air above us on the 17th floor here above the Nirvana Club One restaurant. And again, we thank them for allowing us to come up on their roof. This is the way they put that ball together. It's been going on here since 1908 when Jacob Starr built it. His granddaughter, Tama Starr, is the lady in charge of dropping it. They'll follow our digital clock and lower it by hand on those steel cables that are cotton wrapped, and it'll appear in the shape of a red apple, which you can see right now. These people will be directing their attention in less than 2 minutes to that ball, and when it begins dropping down in the last minute to that little white spot you see at the bottom, you will see complete chaos. It's the sort of thing that's been going on here for 81 years. A lot of hams down there tonight, with about a minute and a half to go before 1986 arrives. It all started back in 1904 atop this magnificent landmark building. This time right now, there's a big movement going on here in the city of New York to save Times Square, to keep the lights on, because there are many changes in store. About a minute left to go, as you can see, coming up on 11:59. Keep your eye on that ball as it slowly moves down. You can see them lowering it by hand, very carefully. And listen to the rising tempo of the crowd. When they see it get to halfway, they know they are in business. See them? That's the only way they know what's going on. We can watch it on television, but they're watching the red apple. It became an apple a few years ago, about 1983, as I recall. 1981, I beg your pardon. Coming up on it in 20 seconds. And it hits that little white spot at the bottom. The year 1986 will be upon us in just about 10 seconds from now. Once again, for the 14th consecutive year, let's wish you a Happy New Year! Are dropping, and the folks on stage are celebrating along with us. Out in Las Vegas, the fireworks over the Union Plaza Hotel. celebration. What's happening in New Orleans? We got them all covered. There they are in Jackson Square, live via satellite. WBUA helping us out there. KTNV in Las Vegas helping us there. And, of course, ABC in New York. It's all New Year's Rockin' Eve, starring the Four Tops Temptations. Barry Manilow coming up in a moment or two. Tears for Fears via satellite in London. The Jugs in the Motels and Emma Sampson's Evergreen will be on board to bring you all of the action. The place to be New Year's Eve is ABC's New Year's Rockin' Eve. We're in Times Square. Rain has stopped. Temperatures in the low 40s. It's turned out to be a great night. Mr. and Mrs. Wayne Chu were married. It's all gone well.